Hey everyone, so I'm Brandon Whipple. I'm the writer and director of Decays II. I also played Bigby, and today I'm joined by Alyssa Heyer and Luke Sobolevitch, who played Azalea Orion and Matthew Lawton. And we're going to be watching Decays II because we just hit 2 million.
Woo!
Yeah.
Which...
Yeah.
That's because... So I've been trying to do this commentary for a very long time.
So long. We could just never schedule it.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well now we're approaching 2 million. We'll do it and we'll release it for 2 million. And then the day we're gonna fucking record it, it hits 2 million. So
Fate.
yeah, I guess
It's meant to be.
I guess so. But I'm gonna be pressing play right now.
Burritos fire. It's awesome.
We're also eating burritos.
Yeah, these burritos are so good.
2 milli celebratory burrito, of course.
Of course.
Holy shit, this fucking movie.
Mm.
Unk.
What a Bill.
For
What a
Bill.
sick name. Bill Whipple.
That was my grandpa's name.
Your grandpa's name was Bill Whipple?
No, not Whipple, obviously. No,
Awesome.
his name was Bill.
Both my grandfathers named Bob. That's my middle name. Dad used to call me Luke Bob SquarePants.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
I remember, because this scene is like attached to you and I's first day together when we fucking fought. But we shot a lot up to this point with
That was your
with you and Alex. 'Cause that was my first day was.
Oh, that's so true. Oh my god. That was the day you beat up Alex in the bus, right?
I did beat up Alex in the bus for
I
being
think I have-
fucking of a take.
Well, because we were filming that scene until like 2 in the morning.
Oh, it was so late.
It was so late.
Yeah, right here, this fucking part.
Oh god, yeah. And then I fucked up the 180 line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Oh, did you?
It did. It was my first time like holding the camera. I didn't know.
No, I actually really enjoyed this night I fell in.
That was a good night.
It was.
We had an action report together. So,
We had like a bonfire, right? Was that the night we had the
Yeah.
bonfire? Yeah.
But we shot a lot before this opening bit with you in the house. That was our first day, right?
That was the first day. Yeah, I was so nervous that day.
But I remember we were doing the movie at this point, and I remember kind of getting emotional in the edit when I did the recap of 1. So I was like, okay, now it feels like Decays II.
Yeah.
Just because I wasn't in it. And that was you cranking your fucking neck.
I know, dude. I know.
We fucked this house up.
Yeah, we really did. The poor carpet, the walls.
The wall was like stained, and they were like, it's alright. Yeah.
God, I was so nervous.
Is it my job for the Keeney count?
We could all do the Keeney count.
All right.
So Sam's in this movie like 15
1!
times.
There's Sam Keeney.
There he is.
First time.
It's actually such a cool effect Sophie did there.
Right? It's so cool. How did she do that again?
I think she used a spray bottle with blood in it. And she also had like those glumps that she was throwing at the walls to like mimic the back of his head hitting the wall.
Legend has it that Sam Keeney has the regeneration abilities.
I heard that too.
He's got crazy superpowers.
You can see that. God, and you dunked all that blood on my head.
Well, I dunked more on you later.
Well,
but-
yeah, absolutely. But this was the first day it happened, and I was like, that's a lot.
Such a great shot.
Mm-hmm.
We had to do this one a couple times because the band cue was off.
Oh, with Alex? Yeah. Yeah. Who was doing that? The band cue?
I think we were just, I was
Fire.
yelling action and we were just like timing it.
Oh, smart.
It fits with the music though.
This fucking guy. Shortest man alive.
Holy shit, Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Get out there.
Come to the rescue.
Are you bit?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Christ, I was literally gone.
It's crazy that we filmed the scene first, because this was so nerve-wracking because, like, we had to act like we'd been together for, like,
Yeah.
years.
You guys like basically met in the airport.
No, we literally, yeah, and we bonded over us having to, like, sprint through the terminal. I mean, like, it was embarrassing almost immediately because, like, I had reindeer socks on and I had to, like, run the terminal with my reindeer socks. And I was like, well, nice to meet you. Because we've, like, met before in the dorms and stuff, but it was never, like, I don't know.
Do you think that John would put his comrade's life is in danger for a thing of hair gel, or no?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Maybe.
Oh, Sam.
Keeney counter 2?
Thank you.
Don't worry, guys. He'll be back.
Oh yeah, many times.
I think how we met is an interesting story that kind of led to this.
Oh yeah. You thought I hated you, so did Sam.
I totally thought you. Okay.
Do I just have a resting bitch face? Like,
yeah, because you live across the hall from me freshman year, and like we spoken a little bit.
yeah.
Like when your former roommate came in and barged into our suite and introduced you two to everyone.
Dude, that was so anxiety-inducing.
You had like this face, which I now know was you just like being shy, but I thought I was like, oh, she's like too cool for this.
No, I was just so nervous, especially because she like, I'm not the type of person to like. She knocked and then she entered.
Yep.
She didn't wait for someone to answer the door. She just knocked and went right in. So I was like,
For the
oh.
record, I've never thought that you were too cool for anything, Alyssa.
Thanks. Thank you, Sobo.
The three of us had class together, and then there we talked a bit more. I was like, okay, she's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then my room got into a prank war with her room. You were like,
Oh, I've heard
with.
about this, dude. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, I was more tight with the other room because I was friends with Luca and Enrique and Jay.
And so prank war starts. I remember like maybe a week or two after the prank war started, we're taking attendance in class. We're like passing the paper back around, and you were in front of me. And you go to pass it to me, and you fucking slammed that shit on my desk, and you didn't even look at me. I was like, holy shit! Alyssa doesn't fucking like me.
I was going through it, man. First semester of college was hard on my health.
From there, I thought you fucking hated me, and I think we had another class together that next semester. I was like, okay.
It was with Stevie, and then you realized I didn't hate you.
You guys had Stevie first semester?
You were there.
You were there.
Was
you were
it-
in the class
what-
with us.
Okay, for Stevie, like with the suit? Like when
It was
first day?
second semester. Yeah, the suit.
Oh,
in the
you guys talking about first semester. I know we had
No,
second
no, we
semester.
did-
No, because we had.
Oh, yeah.
Did we have you and I had Heinrich? Were you in?
No, you
Heinrich's?
were
I
also
wasn't
in
in
Heinrich's
Hunter's class. I
Yeah,
don't remember
there
you
were-
being in that class though.
I always sat at the front with Peyton.
Oh, me and Whip just
chill in the back.
But yeah, you guys always sat at the back. I remember because
he was writing this script like
Right.
in my class, and I would just
Yeah.
watch him do it the entire time.
you
I
were
hated
so
that
into
class.
it. You would like only like just zone out and write the script.
Do you
for me.
remember me in that class and I would just like say the most BS stuff? I'd be
Yeah.
like, you know, this metaphor is something. Like something.
I do remember that.
It was your driving abilities, right? Then took to her classes after that in my other class.
Oh,
So it's
really?
like the way
Yeah.
he fucking nails that. I need to
And
adopt
you just
that.
deflect whatever she
Yeah. Remember, I had another class with her, and she hadn't cold called me this entire time. We're like halfway through the semester.
no.
I'm feeling good, and then we're talking about some shit. We're talking about. I don't know. It was some shit, and then she goes, "Who there?" I heard from in a while. Brandon, what do you think? I was like,
I did that on purpose too. Dude.
no. And so I said something, and I sent it right back.
Oh,
at
let's
her.
talk about this song for a second.
Oh.
Because we
That you wrote?
this. No, we wrote this together.
But you wrote
dude.
the opening chords,
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
I think Shaw wrote the chords, not wrote the lyrics.
Right. You
Yeah.
did
What about
write the
into
lyrics.
it is?
Yeah, Alex got help with it
This
from
is
Ellie.
Remember
Remember that?
No,
Ellie Williams.
It was
helped
Ellie?
out. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Oh my god, he's
okay.
gonna hear that. He's gonna hear that.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't say the names.
I love this kid.
Yeah.
By the way, the best player at USC, very easily.
I agree.
He's so good.
He's
Yeah.
a guitar major.
TED Talk.
Oh yeah. Watch. He's got clips of Dover
you
from when he was 8 years
gotta
old.
find his YouTube channel, Alex Shaw.
He's got parkour videos.
I'm
on there.
outing him. I'm outing him.
Oh,
The
his
parkour video. Listen, I talk my shit, but his parkour, it came back in this movie. We brought it back, you know?
Good. You can bring him back.
I love how into it he got. Because he was never like an actor. Like never.
He played
He's-
Jesus in a play like once.
He's
he did.
he's a
Is he
really
the
good
manger?
actor.
Is he
Though.
like Manger Jesus or was he like actual Jesus?
He was actual Jesus.
Alright,
Damn.
casting was baby Jesus. Yeah. He's gonna hear this and kill me.
No, he killed it. I remember in the early script for Decays II, it was essentially Decays III.
Oh really?
Like what ended up being Decays
Oh, yeah.
III. He was gonna go from one straight into that with like Jennifer and everything, and Azalea's attacking. And as it progresses, you figure out why. And there's like a flashback to the warehouse scene and Bigby killing John. But like that was the extent of it, really. And I know even then Alex is gonna. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't get over it.
My boy's caked up.
We made so many jokes about how like he slept like a girl. It's just coming back to me now. I forgot. I'm sorry. Continue.
The funniest part of this movie when he basically tells you to shut up.
Oh my god, that scene's coming. That's literally the next scene.
I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about.
You want us to?
Oh, the early version of the script. But yeah, that was basically gonna be it. And then when I realized I was like, I want to do something more, I'll expand on this and I'll make Azalea the lead, and kind of expand on John. John, I will say, John is probably the most fucked character in Decays history because he's in it to die. Like he's in it to motivate Azalea
to become evil.
Yeah,
yeah, basically.
and also drive the whole story forward because then Decays 3 wouldn't happen without his death.
I have a message from Richard.
Fucking Chun.
It's very true. Oh my god, Chun. You know what? He was a real one though for stepping in.
That is true.
Because he learned that script like day before. Because didn't that happen? Like, wasn't that the day before that we got the news?
Originally, Cole and Roland Soldier were supposed to come back to play your brothers. But something happened and he couldn't do it. So I was like, okay, I have to give a lot of these lines to different people. So like Mia had to pick up some of his lines, especially when we first bring Lawton back to the base. And this was supposed to be them, so I had to combine them together. I had to get to Chun.
That's crazy. He was killed by.
But yeah, that is one of my biggest regrets of this film, is not being able to get those brothers in it.
I think it worked well though, like the way that
it works enough. It makes them feel more like distant and
which I think is how Azalea felt. So and
also it kind of plays more to like what they're doing in the first film, because this is
wait, hold up, this better be my favorite part of this entire movie.
Oh god, I don't want to watch this part. This is my least favorite scene in the whole, because like, oh my god.
Babe, chill about this. It's so good.
the women shrug.
Women.
Oh, women. Come on.
Make your guys way up north. Hopefully run into Sean.
Go get your coffee. Yeah, we got you.
That was Coke in a cup. It was Coca-Cola. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yes.
No. Oh my god.
Including
So he approves our leave and then pulls that shit.
Okay.
You know,
He looks so done.
Stupid fucking vendettas. And I
A
always,
photo of my dogs
I
in
don't
the
run
background.
too. I mean, I don't just see
Babe,
what.
chill. My god. It's so good.
I hate it so much.
And he goes right back. He's like...
Right there. Women.
Richard put Monica in charge.
God damn it.
It's okay, babe. I'll shred.
Don't water, food.
Oh my god.
The sooner you guys
Man, this movie.
It's a great
It was
takes me
really,
back.
really fun to film this movie. Like, I really do. Like, I don't think that we're ever gonna experience anything like that again.
You guys are going to...
Well, maybe this summer.
That's true. That's true.
I think.
But it was just like the first time that we had done that, and it was during COVID.
Yeah.
So it just felt like, I don't know. It was the first time a lot of us have been like seeing each other since we had left freshman year.
Yeah, and I think it was this movie where you and I like officially became friends. You know, because we were like friendly. You know, we were cool with each other before, but like it was one of the scenes you did in class with Sebastian where you played crazy and all.
I know that shit. Your fucking fingers felt like pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horses, pussy. Yeah, it was that scene. We need to refilm that.
You do.
It's my graduation gift to my parents.
Sean or anyone else.
But I was shooting the first film and I was like, fuck, who do I get to play Azalea? I know I want it to be somewhere from USC. And I remembered that scene. I was like, fuck, Alyssa would kill this.
Aw.
And I remembered as soon as I was like, oh, this whole movie's gonna be in South Dakota, I have to ask these people to come to South Dakota. Oh, fuck.
Were you surprised at how down everyone was?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I was excited. I was like, yup, sign me up.
I'm so surprised how down everyone is this summer.
I mean, yeah, because especially for, I mean, am I the only one going back that like,
yeah. Returning.
I mean, like
there were 6 of us in the back seat.
Right?
It's fucking bad.
Was it?
There were so many of us.
Last week.
What was? Oh no, this wasn't the day. This wasn't the day it got stuck, right? That was another day.
No, it was a different day.
Yeah. Oh my
Actually,
god.
we didn't have Shallon this day.
Oh yeah, you're so right. God, that day was a mess.
Yeah.
We barely filmed anything.
I fucking love this scene. This was a cold
this is a
fucking day.
great scene. Oh, it was so cold.
Sucks.
But it was a great day.
Baby.
Well, I had so much fun with.
Where the homies at?
Yeah, where they at?
Where the homies at?
Yeah. Wait, this is about to be Keeney Count 3, right?
Yeah, we're approaching it, but we can't call it yet.
Oh my god. Hey, asshole. Oh.
I had to stitch that together, girl.
Keeney Count 3!
There he is.
He was like Superman.
Dude, Jesse and Thaddeus. I will say, I knew I was like into this series whenever I saw them in costume again and kind of freaked out.
Yeah, it's
I was
like iconic.
Yeah, I was not expecting to ever see them do those roles again.
Yeah.
After we did the first one, but then when I found a way to put them in this one, I was so excited.
It's almost like Marvel, like they like suit up, you
Yeah.
know?
Why are you fucking everything up, Alyssa?
I know, it's all
That's
my
crazy.
fault. Dude, I literally just, this entire movie, it's just all my fault.
I would fucking love to do something with them again, but I don't know what. I do think they've served their purpose in this movie, but
Yeah. Like maybe in another project? Or do you talk about bringing them back as like...
You do more of a reality TV show.
could do that. No, I mean like...
Oh my god, the
also,
VFX.
I need to shout out Johnny DiGiorgio, who did the VFX for this film, killed it.
So bad.
Oh my god, he saved so many shots. Dude. Oh.
The blood splatter on the camera ones, like, oh my god. Oh, they were just so good.
When I had to do the VFX for 3, I tried to emulate Johnny.
Yeah. It was good.
But yeah, fucking having these two back was such a fun day. Just having them back.
They're just good people.
They're
Two
such
really good people.
Yeah.
And they're great. Like they're great just to have conversations with us. I remember like after filming, they would like come back with us to the house
And hang
like,
out,
just
yeah.
hang out for a bit, and they were really like cool.
If I didn't step in,
Yeah.
you guys would have
Dogs.
Okay.
Jesse just got married recently.
I
Shout out
saw.
that.
Yeah. You went to the wedding.
I did
no?
go to the wedding.
Yeah.
Thaddeus was in Brazil. I believe he's no longer in Brazil.
He was in Brazil
Yeah,
for
because
what?
he went on his mission.
Oh right.
He's definitely still there.
No, he's not.
I thought it was in 2 years.
I don't know if I can get into it here, but like
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
he's back.
You understand me?
Mm.
Look, if
No,
I
it
say
was so
something
cool seeing them again.
and I can help anyway,
I think one of my biggest regrets, another one of my biggest regrets, is not having
but
some
we could've
sort
had
of
of
scene
ourselves.
between Lawton and Norman.
I
It would
feel
have been
like-
cool.
Because a lot of their relationship is you just hear about it, you know.
You are?
Yeah.
Norman.
Like Norman talks about Lawton in the first film, and then obviously Lawton talks about
What are y'all
Norman in
doing
this
out here?
one.
And a 3.
Yeah.
North.
You were so fucking washed
Dude,
out.
I was
in this
literally thinking the
scene.
exact same thing. I was like, I look so white. Like, I look like a ghost. To be fair, like throughout the course of this, like filming in South Dakota, like I got more tan, especially after the day where I got so sunburned. Whenever we took a break for that day to go tubing,
Yeah.
I got so sunburned that day.
Oh, I was also gonna shout out. Thaddeus is also in a lot of this movie. We don't really
What was that about?
point that out a lot.
What do you mean?
That's
is.
true. He does play zombies.
He does play a lot. He
Yeah.
plays a lot. So does Jesse. Jesse's the river zombie.
That's so true.
And then they're
yeah.
both zombies in the final school scene.
Thadius was a
Thaddeus was
zombie.
on your ass. Do you remember that?
I kicked his little brother. Kicked him right in the face.
Did you really?
By accident.
Oh my god.
You remember that?
I do remember that.
I don't.
He was so mad at me. I didn't do it on purpose, but
Oh my god.
Such a cool area where we were shooting.
True. We went back
This
and filmed
fucking-
in that shack later with
Yeah.
y'all.
Mm-hmm. This fucking scene took forever.
Oh my god. It's because the cars, we
Mhm.
were right next to like a road, and every time a car would go by, we'd have to stop and reshoot. And Alex and I like just couldn't get our lines for some reason. That was like
You stay out here.
the first scene, but do you remember the first
those are the
day?
worst and best of lines.
She's even here.
Wait, I thought
The
whole point of
worst?
getting to her before your brother was to hear her out.
I'm holding whip.
I mean, if she sees me, she's gonna want to sit and talk.
I mean, okay, who forced us to do the most amount of takes? Alex. Because I feel like when you didn't know
Mia struggled too.
you struggled too, but I feel like you
Mia,
would improvise.
no.
Oh, Mia.
Yeah.
I thought you said you. I was
No,
like,
I'm
you
talking
might have
about, like,
struggled,
the
but like you
bad-
improvised your way through it if you
I
did.
was
Like,
listen, no shade. I didn't struggle much in this movie.
yeah, I mean, like,
I didn't have much to do.
Yeah,
admittedly.
yeah.
What was the one where it was in the church when Sean had to come out each time? Was that Alex messing up the line, or was that you messing up the line?
That was Alex.
That was Alex,
Okay.
yeah. Nah, man, yeah, because I was like getting through that
Yeah, 'cause
monologue,
that-
and I was crying, and he kept making me have to redo it over
Because
and
that
over
take
again.
was also on him.
Yeah.
Shit. Drop it now.
We were swearing so much in this Mormon household.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's so true. With a gun flying around.
I
Yeah.
wanted to find you before.
Shallon. I was so glad to get Shallon back.
Dude,
I-
Shallon was great.
I felt so bad for what happened with her in the first film. Because we shot a lot with her,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
and then the footage.
and then the footage got lost, like the
Mhm.
hard drive crashed, and we lost it all. So all she had that we had saved elsewhere was that scene where she kind of like stands up.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to reshoot it so that Bigby just shoots her in the face,
Mhm.
and then they get the knowledge she would have told them in her journal.
It wasn't just Sean killing my father. Ever since we teamed
But
up
I'm also
together,
kind of glad it happened that
it's
way, because then
so
this motivates
toxic and
Jennifer's
unsafe
story in the
and-
third one.
Sean was always getting after me about never doing enough, and
Agreed.
It makes it more
they were
complicated because
treating my
Bigby's
father
one who killed her.
close.
And Azalea is the one that actually helps her.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's crazy about this scene? My dad, you know when you did like the streaks every day for the
Just a couple days.
like what day we were shooting?
Yeah.
You know the one where you took a picture of the shot and Alex and I were in it? My dad had that as his phone screensaver for years.
Wow.
I think I don't know if he's actually changed it. It might still be that.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? For like, ever since that picture came through, like that's been his screensaver
Yeah.
for the longest.
Maybe, but early on
Yeah.
in the outbreak, there were radio broadcasts
Let's
about
see.
safe zone north of Los
Who,
Angeles.
what,
It was called
what
the
was,
Was,
what happened?
You said the vampire.
Oh,
Sean and
the,
Richard talked about going for it.
When
but
the line was the neighborhood, and you said the vampire.
oh
So,
my god.
Just
And then
to be clear,
Alex ruined the
you're
next take by
planning
like
to travel
doing a
across the
Hotel
country.
Transylvania voice or
Yes.
something like that.
That's pretty funny.
It was
Might
so
not even
funny.
exist.
Yeah, if my sister's alive, that's who she'd
Oh
be.
my god.
I know.
And for a lot of the days when it was just you two,
So,
Mhm.
you stayed
You
home.
haven't
So
seen-
Dude, I only shot like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
I just chilled around with the fam,
yeah.
watched wrestling with your dad a couple of times,
Mm.
played
What if
guitar,
we
did some work.
helped
I was like, I didn't realize it till you pointed it out actually. That
I mean, I know you
Alex
wanted to
Whipple
stay
is a
here
real
for
life
couple of
Bigby.
days, but
Oh, he's lit, dude.
Mhm.
He's so sick.
Midwest.
He's such
We
a
were pretty
dog.
hard
I didn't
right
realize
now,
when
like,
writing
who knows if
Bigby, I was
Sean's
like, okay, I need
looking
like
for
a
anytime
strong,
soon.
like tough
And
man
there's
that I
a really
subconsciously
good
just wrote
chance
my
that we
dad.
should-
Mm. Yeah.
We could at least
That's
give you a
facts.
shot.
Your dad is
in
sick.
California.
He's awesome.
'Cause I just remember it was shortly after you guys left. I was like
Let's do it.
in my yard working out or something,
So,
and I see him.
stay here
He's
for the night
running,
and leave early in
and
the
then he
morning?
stops.
Yeah.
And then he just like he walks over, grabs like some sort of stick that was sticking out of the ground, returns where he was, starts whacking the shit out of the ground. I'm like, what the fuck? And I see a snake fly up. I'm like, oh shit! And he starts walking back, holding it. He's like, found a snake. I was like,
Found a
holy fuck!
Just murking rattlesnakes.
That's crazy.
Most of the time, I would just go back behind your backyard and just go to like the hills and kind of just take naps there. It's actually really peaceful.
It was so peaceful behind your house because it was just all those like rolling hills with like the grass.
Really sorry.
Oh, this is where we got the van. Well, I'm sorry, not we. This is where Alex got the van stuck.
I was like, Alex, just do like a 9-point turn. He's like, no, it fucking goes into the brush. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
We were best friends.
Oh my god.
When she left, it was
I give him shit for being.
Don't worry, babe, I got it.
like she's on the move.
That was so funny. And then we didn't have any service, so we had to like drive all
Yeah.
the way out.
We had to go get Chun, get his fucking Jeep,
Yeah.
fucking pull it out.
We did not film very much of the. I think we got one take this day, right?
We had to split up in 2 days because we got Shallon stuff, and I don't even think. And there's a point where Shallon's just gone from
Yeah.
the conversation, and it's just coverage of you guys. Because we didn't have Shallon for
Have
long.
a can in the back or anything?
Yeah, that's true. She was only on set for like a couple days.
Maybe she was there for a lot of it. 'Cause, like,
Okay, well,
That's
where
true.
are we?
Unless we had someone else's hand staying, and I honestly don't remember.
Dakota?
I think it was her. I think it was her.
Oh, it was her, because she fucking gets out.
Yeah, because we have
Duh, yeah.
that scene where like he gives her the gun.
Yeah, but I do remember there is a point where she wasn't there.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
got two
true.
radio base. Get someone out here, and they can come get you. I can go on.
This was.
It's okay.
Are you sure?
I really liked writing this film because there's
Takes
so
me
many
far
like
enough anyways.
incredibly subtle callbacks to the first film, which don't like influence this one at all, and where like you get lost. Like this scene, like in the first film, Bigby, Norman, and Steven are walking along this road and they find this van and they search it.
Did you guys see that? Has anybody ever noticed that?
What?
Him
He
leaving
just
the keys.
he just tried to throw the keys onto the chair but missed.
I didn't realize he
I didn't see
missed
that.
He missed. He absolutely just 100% missed.
Where did they go?
on the ground.
He
Oh, really?
tries to throw it in there, hits off the chair, and goes.
What?
I don't know.
I didn't notice that.
I don't think he does this because it was on the ground. It's where Jesse finds him in the first film, so I think that was a direction.
Lily.
Oh.
So throw him on the
Maybe,
ground.
but he's definitely tried throwing him on the chair.
But like Bigby, Norman, and Steven search this van. Lily has a busted rifle, and it was John's rifle, and he gives it to her.
Shall we?
I don't know, it was fun. And like in this one, it really felt like a part 2 to the first film. And this is like the exact same shot of when Bigby, Norman, and Steven were walking towards the van. This fucking day.
Yep, this is the day we all got. Well, this is the day that Alex and I got bit by ticks for the first time.
You guys got bit this day?
Bit this day.
Okay.
Because we got handed our towels after we got thrown in the river, and there were ticks all over the towels because the towels had been on the ground.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking ticks.
Ticks, dude. Oh my god. No, I was so excited though. I was like, damn, all of them making fun of me. I get to just shove him in the river. Like, I was so excited. We did have to change shoes though.
That's
If you're
true.
really close, like, you
Azalea
could see.
quickly changes into Chucks.
Oh wow.
Oh, you think that's funny?
Like just for one scene, changes into Chucks.
Yup.
What do you do about it? Huh?
God, it was so difficult to like try to like take the gun and the belt off. I was trying to do it as quickly as possible.
You guys complained about this day a lot, but you forgot that I was right in there with you fuckers.
You were. Alex definitely got the worst of
Trying to
it.
drown him right there. Holy cow.
And then we fucking drowned him again with Jesse.
Right? Yeah, Alex definitely got it way worse than I did in the river. I think he was going easy on me, and I was like, nope.
Yeah. He just like he kind of tackles you to the ground, but
Yeah.
like.
But my head doesn't fully ever submerge, I don't think.
No.
This was so
Oh shit.
Oh, here he is!
Remember the cheers we got at the screening for this fucking scene?
Yeah.
What
Fuck
up?
Yes!
Yeah. There he is.
There was so
Dude,
much
my
like
hair is
cheering.
so short.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all two okay?
Fuck yeah.
Do you remember the Keeney cut that we
Thanks for the
filmed
assist.
with?
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Well, I don't know too much about the landscape out here, but I'd say y'all two better get going. We're about to be swarmed by
Fuck yeah.
It's your boy.
Wait, why don't you come back to our base with us?
I know, dude.
Yeah.
Restock. It's the least we can do for
Fucking
saving us.
Alex.
I'm just about to just say
Remember when it fucking light?
Who the hell
It was just so windy there, like all the time.
I'm Staff Sergeant Matthew Lawton.
Marlboro,
Call me Lawton.
sponsor me.
Not too much of a boy.
Lawton. So like,
I'm Azalea.
did you have a process at all to Lawton, or were you just like, where were you with him?
You Bible boy?
Dude, I had no idea at this point. I think I'll explain a little bit
I don't really
later
know anymore.
on the film. But at this point, I was just like, alright, dude, I haven't acted
All right, then.
forever. Like, may as well just see what it's like.
I think your first day was when we were like deep in the forest, where like
Yeah.
Sam was playing the bodies and everything.
Oh my god.
There was
poor
only a
Sam.
couple lines today, so I didn't really know
I'm here.
exactly what I was
What's going
doing.
on?
But
Over.
I think I got more comfortable with it during our night scene,
We're
and
just
I had a
out
little
of
bit of a
section.
process.
We ran out of gas and got attacked by some
I think
biters.
this is the scene with the Sunday production hat in the background.
Is it really?
I think so. Cause like Alex like finds it and chucks it.
We just got lost. But
You
yeah,
offer him a fucking
we're fine.
cigarette.
This military guy took it. Over.
Yeah, I think this movie like really fucking picks up after the
Yeah, we
warehouse.
can make it
Oh,
there.
for
We
sure.
can talk about it more when we get there,
What
but
the hell
like
is going on?
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of like this first chunk of it is like catching up.
Oh, you're
to the
right.
first
There's
film.
the hat.
That's so funny.
I
So
didn't even
merch-
notice that the first time. That's awesome.
Merch drop.
That's so true though. No, the second half of the movie, like, as soon as that
Crazy.
warehouse scene happens, like, it's like the rest of the movie just like boom, 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 boom,
it's a
boom, boom.
different fucking movie after the warehouse scene.
Facts. Mormon church.
Fucking Morris.
Morris is the guy.
Oh, there was a keen count. Sam was walking past.
Oh,
Oh,
Keeney.
Keeney!
Yeah.
4. Okay, it's 4. Morris was so chill.
He was a dog. I'm not saying that story.
All right.
Yeah, he's sick.
Mormon church. Where?
Mia! Oh my god.
Fine. Lawton saved us.
I do like the part of the dress code through the Orion because it's denim.
That's
Yeah.
all we helped him restock before he went on his
True,
way.
true.
Definitely.
I was actually at the show last night. Everyone in Ellie's band
What the
was wearing
hell is
denim.
going on?
Really?
Denim jackets.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's what this is
Honestly,
about.
I was too short. I was in the back. I couldn't even see.
Wait, what? Yeah. He's been radio silent.
Yeah, this is a very like this was the catching you up. To
Cake
that's the
batter for
first
real?
film.
Cake
Like,
batter
cake
for
batter
real.
for real.
Charlie's out there.
Yo, we can get cake batter for reals this summer.
We can. We can.
That's crazy.
They don't ever have the cake batter for real ones at the gas station nearby. They don't ever have the cake batter ones. They only have the peanut butter ones.
For context, we got a lot of for reals while we were making this film.
Right? They were so good.
For real is a gas station milkshake, for those of you who do not know.
That's
It's the best milkshake ever.
That's fucking
It's so
hard.
good. Especially
Let me
if
get that cake batter for real?
cake batter for real.
What fuck? We were playing some dumb fucking like.
It's called Black Magic. I taught you guys
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You only thought it was dumb because you couldn't figure out the rule.
What was
Okay, it was Black Magic.
I don't remember.
I don't even remember the rule now, but like I was like the whatever. That cake batter. She said it was like it was so
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
stern.
Yeah.
You said
What was the rule to it?
It was like,
Yeah, that means.
let's say, okay, so if I were to leave the room and like Brandon, you know the rule, and Sobo, you don't. So well, let's say like you picked like the candle as the object, right? So I would come back in and Brandon would be like, oh, like that like white wall, and I'd be like, no, that's not it, and he'd be like that like red mask, and it'd be like no, and it'd be like that black trash can, no, and then he'd say the candle, and you would just have to make sure that the object before is black, like the color black. And
That is
that's-
the dumbest game I've ever heard.
Okay, but it took y'all hours to figure
That
it
is
out.
true.
Y'all couldn't. I
Maybe
mean, like it
I-
seems simple, but like when you don't have the context of what
I
the
think it
rule
was
is, it's
so
hard.
so stupid. You know, that probably passed my mind. And I said that's way too dumb.
Oh
This
my
this
God.
was your first day, I think.
What's your
It
deal?
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
I mean, obviously
I
ex-military.
think it was day
Dude,
2.
Shaw,
total?
the roomie Shaw, dude, you guys would just come down and chill around. It was so much fun.
Special forces.
We would do the dumbest shit ever.
Best shot
And
of all
it was
too.
so stupid.
No.
I tried to watch Mad Max Fury Road 5 times in a row. I couldn't finish it.
We started watching Kung Fu
got
Panda one
stationed
night,
up
and you
down
knew
there.
every single line.
Legend tell. Legendary warrior.
I don't know. Some
Your
infected
stuff was the
outside
stuff
somehow.
of legends.
Turning the ball,
Enough talk.
turning my
Let's
buddy.
fight.
I got out in time though.
Oh, I was gonna say something about Mia.
I'm out here looking for a buddy.
So
of mine.
technically,
From here?
and per the script,
Mhm.
she's dead.
I got reason to believe
Mhm.
he's heading up here though.
But maybe not.
What?
Just because I was like, you technically see her die in this
Yeah,
because Jonah kills her
What is it?
yeah.
because she's all torn up and he shoots her in the
Friday,
head.
about 2 or 3 days ago.
But you can't really tell it's her.
That's true.
So who's to say I won't retcon it later
Footsteps coming straight down to the creek.
I would love to work with
and
Mia
bring her
again.
back?
What can you tell us about this blood?
Not much.
I loved working with Mia. Mia and I became like really close, especially because there was one time.
Mia's funny.
Creek wash the rest
She's
of
so
it.
funny.
That's all
But
it's-
there, we were like driving.
it's followed down.
It was in the middle of nowhere. It was like just like a dirt road. I think it was where we were filming like a scene later on with Pete. And
Oh yeah, you guys drove separately.
yeah, we drove like her and I. She drove me, and we like talked a lot. And we got super close there.
Now she's here at USC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Right? We all were like older siblings helping her move in to
Mhm.
Parkside. It was fun.
Oh, rip. Oh no.
Azalea! Azalea!
That was like the intro to one of the trailers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I remember whenever you'd be
Sam
editing.
count.
Sam count 5.
That's not his face though.
But it is still Sam.
The Sam.
Well, he's got more regeneration abilities. Bro. That's crazy. Who wins in a fight? Sam or Batman?
Sam.
Nothing. Jonah at least.
Yeah. Do either of you have any big regrets on this film?
Not really, dude. I had the best time ever, like shooting this. It's just because I also was not that busy, so whenever I was shooting, I was just super happy, making sure that everybody else didn't want to die. Because we would shoot, dude, and like I don't think any of us regret doing it. We'd shoot for like 10, 12 hours.
Yeah. But it was like fun
Hour
the whole
8,
time.
hour 8, I'm the only person who's cracking jokes. Shaw wants to die, and I'm like, alright. I'll tell the Shaw and me fishing story later, too.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. I think the only regret I have is going method for the warehouse scene. That was a bad day. I just like walk into your room and like all of y'all are sitting on the bed and I'm just crying. You guys are like, no. But it
was even I empathetic to that?
Yeah, you guys all each
yeah.
individually, like you all gave me a hug and you were like, it's okay, come sit down with us. Like that was just I had never like had to make myself cry, especially like to that intensity for a scene.
Yeah.
So I
You
started
were listening to some bullshit too.
Yeah.
Like you're in your car listening to like I don't know like
I don't know.
what was it like
Driver's License was one of them.
Oh my god!
my god!
Oh my god!
That was probably like yeah.
Oh, okay, that's the most heinous one.
Yeah.
Driver's license.
I listened to like what was the Harry
Oh,
Styles
this one
song?
actually this is a cool.
This scene was fucking dope.
Oh, this scene was so fun to film, but I kept laughing. It was so
Oh,
hard.
this is bad. This is my first scene on Boop.
Yo.
Yes!
Yeah,
Oh my
God.
god.
You too.
Boom.
Hey.
Ooh. That was such a power move.
Dude, he didn't even cock the shotgun, idiot.
Do you think he knew that? Do you think Lawton knew that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I regret maybe like there were some days where I didn't have that many lines where I didn't keep like some of the same energy.
Right.
Because there's like some scenes. I also did not like my scene with Norman, and you know that. You had to edit that.
Yeah.
And then I really liked our scene, and then I really liked this scene, and those were just two like
Let's wrap them up.
I feel like my best acting moments in the thing. But I don't know, like the scene before this, it's kind of just like, oh, like here's this guy, but like here's not this like cocky motherfucker who's like doing this shit.
Hey, our scene in this is really strong, and our scene in 3 is also
Scene in
really
3 is
strong.
really
Oh
strong,
yeah,
too.
scene 3 is really good too.
Warehouse.
They got you on radio duty now? What the fuck, you're back?
This one is much more badass though.
Yeah.
It's 12 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking. We could talk more about it when we get into it. Shit.
And
We were in the church for like.
A lot
Can
of
you bring
time.
everyone
Yeah.
But it was like some of our calmer filming because like
Yeah.
we weren't outside.
What do you
Because I feel like there was like more time in between shots because we weren't like
Wait,
cold
Yeah.
or too hot. I mean, there were cold and hot days on set, so I feel like it might have taken
Yeah, I
longer,
think
but it was much more chill.
We had at least 2 days here.
Yeah.
No, we had more than 2. For sure.
You got it.
It might have been 3.
I think it was
Don't call me that.
3 or 4. Like it could have been 4 too.
When did we film the scene where I'm upstairs with
I know that was
John?
the same day as like you were giving the rally speech.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you sure?
Yeah, because we then went downstairs and then.
I remember the shorter of those days was the same day that you guys had that overnight shoot because we filmed at the church and then
We
you guys did
we
the-
shot back to back 2 days at the church, and then we went back again, and we may have gone back again.
I know you. I think we went back the one time, and then that was. You're right. Because there's one day that we shot after the warehouse, and you could see it on Morris's jacket because his back's all bloody.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the toughest battles.
I didn't play extra in this.
No, I just
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You did.
them both. I just
Don't worry, baby.
Forehead kiss.
Forehead kiss.
God, I love Sean so much. I think he's just the funniest dude ever. Like, you just talk to this guy, and you're like, oh my god. He's definitely an enigma.
Yeah, that's true.
No, he was funny.
Fucking Shaw.
Straight to Norman.
I
You edited it very well.
I
Facts,
did. Yeah,
you
thank
did.
you. Because I do agree. I think what we shot, because I kind of just let you like off the leash and you just went for it. I think what we got was really strong. Yeah, this
DP is good though. Photography is really good.
This movie does look really good.
It looks so good. It's just like this movie was filmed with like so much heart. Like every single day we would go back and like you'd be editing, but like we'd be sitting in the room with you for hours, just like sometimes making suggestions, but more so just like hyping you up. I feel like, oh shit, that looks so good. Like I don't know, it's just.
I feel like there were two different parts of the movie. I think there was like you and me, and then you, Alex, and Alyssa, and like. Because me and Whipple, like, we would shoot together, and you would be on camera. So there's, like, 25% of the movie is, like, us talking, and I just let the other 75% be. Yeah. Which is interesting. Yeah. And I love, this dude's one of the best dudes I've ever met. Jesse's such a sick guy.
I fucking love Jesse.
He's so committed to, like, he was so committed to, like, the acting, too, which was really
like,
awesome
He always fucking sends it with the zombie and everything, and then as Norman, he's so fucking strong.
He, like, this was one of my favorite, like, I mean, like, not scenes, because this was, like, really painful to see, but, like, the shot when it, like, happens, and then, like, transitioning into this, like...
you could tell we've been shooting for a couple days how fucking dirty you are.
Oh, I know, dude.
Because this was one of the last things we shot, if I remember correctly.
It is,
Alex was gone.
Yeah, Alex was gone
Alex
at this point.
left. We were all there for like a full 3 weeks, but he was there for 2. Yeah, it was fucking...
It was the longest and shortest like time in my life.
Yeah.
Because you could go like 1 week or it'd be just way too... Like, I don't even know. Like the warehouse, dude, that entire day is the longest I've ever had. It's the longest I've ever had for a multitude of reasons. But it's a great day. And then driving back, listening to like...
It was so fucking worth it.
We were listening to like your dad's Van Halen tapes.
Yeah. But what you were saying earlier from this movie having so much heart, and you feel it. You know, when you're watching it, and I think it also shows. This is the only Decays. This is the only SMD production to ever go over 500,000.
Yeah.
You know.
Now we're at 2 million.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This scene makes me tear up, especially with the music.
Which we can totally hear right now.
No, yeah, we can totally. No. But like when I watched it at the premiere, I cried. It's really good.
And I love the transition too from like being sad to pissed off.
It's very real.
Yeah, then Sean and Morris come in. Both, dude. The people that I met like in your town were just some of the coolest people too. So down to earth, very genuine. Morris, Sean, what up? What up, fellas? You're listening.
I remember being so nervous about you guys coming, seeing my dokey ass little town.
It's crazy.
It was so wonderful. It was,
And we're going back.
Yeah, facts.
Dude, let me drive through. Because I mean, Tennessee is how far from?
Not far.
It's probably like a 10-hour drive.
Maybe. But like, fuck, if you want to pull up, we could let you know when we're there.
Like, it's so pretty in the back.
Like all the fucking the sunset scenes. Fucking
Otherworld. It was like otherworldly there. I think especially too, like, because I'm from the Midwest too, like living in Missouri, but like living in LA and then going there was just like such a stark it felt like we were in a different like world.
I guess for the record, we shot this film in Rosebud, South Dakota, which is quite literally in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Closest Walmart's 3.5 hours away.
Hour and a half.
Oh, you got like 2.5 or something like that.
It's so nice there. And when I was back there, this past spring break, I was like, okay, I remember why we shot this here now.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty cool. It's probably the most viewed thing that's ever come out of your town. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That's why I'm excited we're returning there to shoot the new thing.
Indeed.
Which I'm sure if anyone listens to this deep in, first of all, but also we're like, what the fuck? We haven't announced it yet.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they talking about?
Well, by the time this comes out, we'll probably.
I think it's coming out Monday.
Yeah, so it'll be because you said within the next. Oh, this is coming out Monday.
Yeah.
So it'll be like announced within like a week, week and a half.
Within a week, yeah. Within a week it'll be announced.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just say it at the end, and just so for whoever who's listening, dedicated, they can get a little bit early. Give it a second. Okay, I'm actually gonna sprinkle it in at some other point. So if anyone just heard that and are now skipping to the end, they're gonna be real fucking confused.
They're gonna have to search through.
This scene was cool. I remember at the screening that as soon as you hear the Bigby voice, like they were like oohs and shit.
Shit.
A lot of people are like looking back at me. Because like it's so fucking.
This is the first thing we shot at the church.
Yeah.
Like, very first
I'm
thing.
just really worried.
Me too.
But I remember as this film
What the hell's
progresses,
going
like
on?
the
Both my
slow
brothers
like
missing,
incoming
Sean's dead.
doom of Bigby, you really fucking feel it.
Yep. Yeah.
Crazy.
Like, oh no, my brother's dead. Who did this?
My other brother's
oh fuck,
dead.
my brother's dead. Who did this? Oh, there's this fucking scary voice. His name's Bigby. We're gonna go after. Oh my god.
Yeah. No. It's just it just built so well.
He was a force of nature in this film.
Mm.
And the craziest fucking part, everyone dug it.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the antagonist of this
Maybe
film.
in charge becomes a.
But a lot of people who I talked to were rooting for
Wouldn't
him.
see me any differently. would
Yeah,
you?
especially too at the end of this film.
Yeah.
Like with how evil I do turn, which
Isn't
felt
that interesting,
Yeah.
considering that you said like about Alyssa's original presence to you, and like you were always seemed like the nicest dude ever to me, and like it's crazy how like perceptions like that can happen. I still kind of followed that.
Mhm.
I guess we did slug it out at first. Then we're dogs.
Oh, for sure. Well, no, I'm
Yeah,
talking
that's-
about you as like Brandon.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
as-
characters.
No, you as Brandon, you as Alyssa.
Oh.
Like, isn't that like a cool little thing that you can put into it?
Guess so. Never thought about it like
Maybe
that.
you should be the antagonist, Alyssa.
Maybe I should be.
Yeah.
Do it more often.
What do you think of yourself? Do you think you're more castable as a protagonist or an antagonist?
We found your brother.
Castable as a protagonist, I think
I'd
that
agree with that.
just the way that I look, like, and because in like the industry, I feel like it's so based off of how you look. At least right now, I think that we're starting to get more into, like not doing that. Hopefully, but playing a villain was so much fun.
You kill them both. I mean, you did it
Why the hell?
in this trilogy.
Shit.
You know.
Thank you.
I mean,
I see you as a protagonist and you as like an anti-hero.
Me,
the anti-hero. Okay.
I could see the anti-hero. I feel like I could get cast as like a mean girl, but I think like
We worked on these lines for like
Forever.
20,
Oh, yeah,
30
that's
minutes.
so
Yeah, Morris. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Fucking Morris. Yeah. This is the first name drop of Bigby.
oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
We also found another body.
And I remember there was a point in the edit where I was like, this looming danger thing is so interesting.
White kid, gray
Do
shirt,
I
kinda small.
cut the
Yeah,
intro?
how'd you know?
Like the summary.
Yeah.
Azalea
You
and
talk
I-
about that for like a week
him and his
too.
brother
Yeah.
days ago.
And then I think it
He
just
thinks they're the
ended
ones
up.
that killed Sean.
I just left it in, and it.
Which is not wrong.
I like the fact that you left it in.
Yeah, because it catches you up if you haven't seen the first one,
Yeah.
Talking to the guy.
and it's also like, okay, who the fuck is this guy? Because then we never see him again until an hour into the movie.
Mhm.
No, it's definitely necessary because it's like the Bigby just shows up, you lose a lot of legitimacy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I like too that like
We'll talk about it at
Name's
the
Bigby.
scene.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the
What the
movie
fuck
like
is that? I
oh
don't
god,
know.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Like I feel like
Still out
some
there.
movies that they do that trope where it starts at the end
Why the
and then
hell
you
is
like
this
lead your
happening?
way up to it. But
Yeah.
something that I liked about this one was it let it up, but there was still so much that happened after
I
that
know this body we
that
found
there
in
was like
Highlight
there
in
was just so much more
California.
to it.
Because of him, like
Wilson thinks
the
that
voice of,
Bigby
if
got
you don't know at the
killed.
time, but Lawton going, what did
Apparently
you
there's
do?
some-
Yeah, safe
When
something.
he was like,
What
I
did
knew I
you
couldn't just
do?
walk away.
Mhm.
And then he's like, I ended it.
I'm down to go back out
What
there
is
and look for this big
what does
one.
that mean?
Yeah,
And as you
yeah.
watch film, you figure out
Mm.
because it's a flash forward, but it's a flash forward with no fucking context.
Exactly.
All right.
Also, where the hell is everyone?
Yeah.
Everybody's got radio silence.
I think that and my two most worked on lines.
Mm. I think that my best lines came out like the first or second take of what I did.
All of us?
That's what she
Because
said.
one of my favorite lines is just like the one where Alex and I were, or I guess John and I were fighting, and it's like it's in the trailer. It's when my voice breaks.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that line?
Zales, I just heard.
It's like,
I know which one you're talking
killed my
about.
friends.
So what?
No, that's not it. That's in
We're
3.
just gonna abandon this place and go try to find this guy?
Getting them mixed up.
I am getting them mixed
All
up.
I know is that this bastard
Been playing
is
her for
killing
so
both
long.
Of my brothers. So I'll
That
do the same
transition
thing I
was
told
like
Benson.
when I put on.
We're gonna find this son of a bitch.
Oh, we should tell about the shirts because that was a completely like
Oh, the color?
that was not planned, but it worked out so well that way that like John says that his favorite color is navy blue, and for the majority of the film, I'm wearing navy blue. But then as soon as John's death happens, and I get his blood all over me, I change into a black shirt.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't already know,
So, I mean, that was also... It's cool, but it's a deleted scene now.
and as much
Is
as
it
I never
really?
wanted
It
to
is.
be, I'm
It's
in
not...
charge.
I don't think it's actually
Oh shit.
in
You got a
this.
problem with that?
But it is still cool. It just happened like that.
Yeah.
Because it's a deleted scene, but it's still canon. You know?
Yeah.
Our first
true.
order of business is to catch one of the guys that killed my brothers.
Sam count.
Oh my god, is it
Led
6?
to believe that
I
two
think
are
so.
already
6,
dead.
yeah. Can you count?
That leaves this last guy. His name's
This
Bigby.
fucking...
He's a very
This monologue was hard to get through.
Yeah.
headed west towards California, so we need to ensure that he doesn't move.
Because it was hard to be like so
So when everyone to pack up
commanding
their stuff on
for the entire time.
John, I want you to take
Oh
your
my god, I
phone
cringed
to the
so
device
hard whenever
and get
I
everything ready
would
over
say
there.
the lines to John.
Reserves?
Which ones?
I'd be like,
And you want me to take
did I
you?
stutter?
Did I
Oh my
stutter?
There you go.
god.
Expect to be gone.
However long it takes to find this
It was
guy.
just so awkward to be mean
Yeah,
to him.
I got it.
Because we went from this to the
In the next
warehouse,
couple of
right?
minutes, Monica and I will stay to
Was
pack.
this...
I think
Was that why the day was so long? Because we did this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
that
did.
was
we
totally
did this.
it.
Yeah, because that's why.
Shit, I had
because-
to drive your dad's truck out there or something. Yeah, okay.
Are you sure about this?
That was
That's-
scary
Yeah, 'cause we
too.
dropped you off.
Yeah.
Where we went.
And then I had to drive your car.
Because what,
She's crying out there, I butt my tongue, it's bad.
There's Sobo, yeah.
Yep.
There, yeah. And Keeney. Well, I guess
Yeah, that was-
previous.
yeah.
Forgive
But that
me
was you as a
for what he
goon.
did. Let him go.
what was I gonna say?
Richard and Sean
What
are
we did,
dead.
because I don't think we've ever
I
actually
need
talked
you
about
with
this
me on
anywhere.
John. You said you weren't going anywhere.
I know. And I'm
For the warehouse, we shot out there for
You're
2
sounding
days.
a lot like
One of
Sean.
which was with Bigby killing everyone, and the other was with Azalea coming back.
Yeah.
Don't
Give me a minute.
forget about the time we had to clean it out for 3 hours.
Well, we had to clean
Oh,
it
yeah.
out one day when we were scoping it out. But like,
Oh,
shoot,
the-
like
And
shooting it.
fucking you and Shaw wouldn't do work, so it's just me and Brandon actually just shoveling horse, like 4-year-old horse shit, like out there. And
That was at least 10 years old.
I'm pretty sure you said good job. Like it was horrible.
I probably did.
But one day of cleaning, 2 days of like shooting.
That's what I'm saying.
But we kept you guys separate. That's
Yeah,
they were
we
basically
did.
they were back to back,
Mhm.
but we kept you guys separate. And whenever we went, you guys went in different cars.
Cause you had to get the makeup on.
Yeah, you had the makeup on. We wanted that reaction to be genuine.
Oh,
No,
I
it
forgot
wasn't.
how much went into that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's dead.
Because when did you decide that you were gonna do that?
How you
Like, the
got-
week before, I thought
Decide what?
that you weren't gonna see Alex because you made
That
the
was not
decision.
my decision.
You made
That
the
was your
decision. Yeah,
decision.
okay.
Until I can find him and make
I think it was the right decision to do,
Yeah.
especially
Do you think
because
it worked
like
for you?
I think it worked also too because just like I mean we were all living together in the same house, so I was with all of you guys 24/7. So to even be away from like Alex for that long felt weird just in of
Yeah.
itself, just as like two people because we've been living together for so long.
Mhm.
But then like when I got into the mindset of the character, it was already like she had been without him for a little bit
Right.
just because we had been separate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I definitely think that it worked. And seeing his fucking like eye popping
So-
out of his
so-
skull was definitely a shocker.
Sophie fucking killed that.
She did so great
this guy.
She has
with all
so-
of the makeup.
Yeah, so much great makeup in this film, and it's all credit to her.
I think one of my favorites
Very
was
talented,
Jesse,
Hell is
the river zombie.
Really, I think my favorite was probably the guts.
a week ago.
Oh my god, the guts were really good. Oh my
For
god, for Pete.
Yeah.
oh yeah, oh
That-
Yeah, that was nasty.
That is my favorite sequence in this film. From you guys finding him to like the end of the warehouse.
Now.
That is a great, yeah.
It's like him freaking out and like they couldn't hold them off.
He
blah, blah,
sent
blah.
it. He was great.
Like it's so fucking eerie,
Mhm.
and you're like, what? Like the music like picking up, and like it sounds like a heartbeat. So you just get nervous.
Oh.
And then the thing happens. Oh, brother.
Right. Yeah. What do you think about it?
And we gotta go back. Oh.
Oh god. Yeah, that's gonna be
Now they're even more confused on what the fuck we're shooting this summer.
true.
I still think the funniest thing ever is when Keeney's little.
Oh, right. You guys are fucking back there.
Oh,
Listen, that deleted scene is in the behind the scenes video.
So
I think it's canon.
I think it's
that would be so sick.
It's canon. It's a canon it's a canon deleted scene. No, but starting here. Oh my god.
yeah.
What's his name? Roger. Is he
Roger.
He's really good.
He was
Yeah.
really good. Yeah.
I was surprised at how good he was in the movie.
I think Jesse was here. Jesse played a body.
Yeah, he did.
Is that Jesse right there?
Yeah.
What a dog. And then he just wanted to go work on, like, what is it, like phone poles and everything?
I think that's what he's doing now.
He's sick.
I think it was
So good.
it was really cool to have this scene here, but like really you don't see all of it, and we saved it for 3
Yeah.
because we knew we were doing 3.
Yeah, that's so true.
But like after like hearing the whole conversation, again and like to its full extent, him talking about like the homecoming and everything, how you guys met.
Just
But
makes it hurt more.
yeah, but Chun's line of I'm gonna go take a piss, my favorite fucking line ever.
There's
Do you
a
remember-
Keeney right there.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
messed that
7.
up. Yeah,
Does that count as 7 or but it's the same Keeney?
No, it's not.
Yeah, because
Well, I
it's
guess
one.
it technically is.
It is
right?
technically the
Technically
same
Keeney.
Keeney. So no, it's still 6.
Still 6, but we called him out for because he's in that
Ooh.
scene.
Oh,
Oh my god. Yep.
Great effect on
Pete,
Sophie's
right?
fucking part.
So good,
It's gonna be
especially
okay.
with the
We're gonna need
lighting.
help,
Like,
okay?
Yeah.
We're gonna need help.
You get that first glance at it, but then you barely get to see it after that.
Why are you
Yeah.
sorry?
Yeah. The wetter, the lower you get.
oh my god.
dude.
So it looks so good.
It does look so good. It looks so nasty.
It's also like the canon of Bigby fucking tortured this guy.
Yeah.
Bigby fucking sliced his stomach open and pulled his guts out. That's fucking insane. And then he left him. He didn't even fucking
God
kill
damn
him. He
it.
fucking left him.
How this is all gonna
What a fucking insane man.
I have no idea.
Ugh.
Pete, I need you to tell me who did this.
I
Who are they?
I can't talk about that one.
Loki, I just want to watch this for like 5 minutes.
Who are they? You gotta tell me right now.
Down. This shit's like the best part.
I agree. By the time because we had to shoot with Sean early, and then this scene was done in the morning.
Oh, that's so true.
Fuck.
You can like kind of tell. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah. Especially like at the very end, you can kind of see under the door.
Yeah, yeah,
There's a
yeah.
little bit of light coming in.
Because we had to. Damn. Oh.
Bang, bang.
Ooh.
Yay.
Fuck.
Scrape my knees up so bad doing that like 8 times.
I bet that was Alex's favorite part of the film was having Sam on top of it.
Listen, if motherfucker would have stayed down, Bigby would have left. I'll
Right.
say it. He wouldn't have fucking noticed him.
True.
He would have fucking tied his shoe, and he would have left.
That's so true. Yeah, because why did he do that,
He
man?
didn't have to attack.
He's.
John could still be alive today if it wasn't for that.
That's true. Why'd he do that?
You're obviously not a lefty.
Oh my god, the anime scream.
Yeah. The Legend of Zelda scream. God, it's such boom.
And it's just so like,
So fucking raw.
it's yeah.
I like how my hands were shaking. I think he made it pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's just so hard to watch the scene too, because like you're rooting for, I mean, at least like from my perspective, just being Azalea, obviously like I just inherently root for John, but it's so hard because like there's moments where you think that he might,
Yeah.
and then it just never works out.
This fucking shot.
Dude, that's crazy.
Right?
Her head just
Insane.
evaporates.
Well, like, what baffles me, this scene is objectively horrifying. And
Yeah.
some people were rooting for Bigby.
That's facts.
It's crazy.
I think it's just because they fell in love with Bigby in the first film.
do this.
Oh god.
Such a,
You can
that's an
walk away
iconic shot.
from all of this.
Facts.
Please. Please.
Oh, brother.
No.
No.
Oh god.
That fucking.
Is it immediately to
It's
mine?
immediately to
No. God,
I would
this
call
scene's
this
gonna be
act two.
so
Absolutely.
difficult to watch.
This is absolutely
Yeah.
too.
This is where it really picks up. Above my tongue, it's a bad habit.
Yeah, no, this one's fucking raw to fucking shoot too.
This is hard, yeah.
A lot of
Hard
this B-roll
shoot.
I got before you even came in.
Because I couldn't do that twice. I did that
Yeah.
once. I
Yeah,
couldn't
you got
do it
one
again.
take of that.
Very high stakes. I remember being out there with Morris, like really just kind of sitting there, being like, "Oh, dude, I get this."
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, because I didn't want to put you through this multiple times. Because also your first one's gonna be your best one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then transitions to his fucking face. Ugh. I also love that you never get a super great look at it
Yeah.
until you see this scene again from Bigby's perspective in 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see it fully. God, this fucking warehouse though. Ooh, where'd it go? Do you remember the choreo he was pitching for this scene?
Yes.
He wanted to swing, jump up and swing off the rafters and shit.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Oh, this shot, Johnny DiGiorgio fucking saved.
Oh my god, this shot was so bad without Johnny's
Because
stuff.
he had to extend your arm out so you actually hit him because you
Yeah.
fully missed.
Bob the
Fully missed.
Builder. Yes, we can. There we go.
So fucking gnarly. And you see a bit of like his chin.
Oh, dude, the chunks is what gets me every
Yeah.
single
Yeah.
time. I can't.
This was probably like the most real, like raw acting I feel like I did in the movie. Just because like I don't like Alex played like lifeless. Like I fully had to like pull him on and like it was yeah.
I really
Bit of his
enjoyed
chin.
seeing y'all work together. I thought it was very like wholesome.
Aw.
Just because he had he didn't really work as an actor like ever.
Yeah.
So
He was really into it. Like he was marking up his script, like asking questions, like he was really dedicated to it.
oh, for sure.
Thank God that's over. My God, that is such a hard scene to get through.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love this scene. I love this shot.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. It is really conflicting, though, like, to be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, because you get why he did it.
Yeah, absolutely. There was definitely a reason. Oh my God, all these fucking names. I'm sorry.
Don't even get me started on these fucking names.
That's my parent. That was the one for my parents.
Joss Keaton.
Joss Keaton.
Sam. Can you count 7? Does that count?
Yeah, I think that. Daryl's for
Okay.
Joe. Oh my
You're right.
God.
There he is. Guts boy.
Oh, Lord. Those are my two best friends.
Madison
Madison David.
Classic.
We should have definitely put like a huge Janus on there.
Joel. Oh my God. What's wrong
Such a
with him?
long shot, too.
Yeah. But it's just like it had to be there to emphasize
Yeah.
like how many people Bigby killed.
And I don't even think that was all of them.
No, that was definitely not all of them. We ran out of planks of wood.
And it's also just like, I think logistically, Azalea and Monica couldn't go around and get everyone.
No,
You know?
no, we couldn't. Just the two of us together? Yeah, no
Yeah.
way.
I think you guys literally, you buried who you could. You
Yeah.
know?
But it's also too like
So interesting. These shots are 25 feet apart.
Oh, literally?
that's
yeah.
so
yeah.
true.
This is all just like in my parents' yard.
I remember us all digging this shit. Alex was complaining so much about digging.
Us all, I think that was me.
Really?
Yeah. Y'all were out there hanging with me, but I was the one.
I've never seen Alex do a single thing of physical labor. There's no way he was digging. I was gonna text you about that. Man. Dude,
So rude.
come on.
Daddy certainly came in to say to play a corpse.
True.
Remember my cat was hanging out with you?
Yeah, I was like scared of it. Like he's so cute.
Were you allergic to cats?
I'm like
Okay, yeah.
severely allergic to cats, yeah. Like, and the thing is, like, I love cats. They're so cute, and I want to be able to like pet them, but the second I touch them, it's like I puff up.
Dude, what's your dog's name again?
It's Liesel, Charlie, and Heinrich.
Heinrich. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, okay.
Heinrich's making his acting debut soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
What a good dog.
He's such a good dog. They're all good dogs.
Also, this sequence though, so good.
Yeah,
It's
the
really
cuts
sick.
and transitions between.
The
Absolutely.
mirroring of burying the dead.
I just love that this is all filmed in the same yard, and like you
Yeah.
can just see the difference in like the stories.
We're gonna find this guy. We'll leave tonight.
He crafts his eye patch.
Oh yeah.
So in the original film, Norman dies, Bigby runs off. I think there's a flashback, and then you see him again, and he's in like this outfit with the eye patch. So when I was writing this, I realized we were gonna see him with the bandages. Like, oh, we have to show how he gets the eye patch.
Did
So
Alex
true.
shoot this, or who shot this?
I think I did.
Yeah, I think so.
It was me.
But like, I was like, does he just find it? I was like, no, I think he has to make it.
Yeah, I think that would fit better.
Mhm.
Cause who has an eye patch lying around?
Well, me, but like.
No, I know, but like
It's right there on my wall.
you're a filmmaker. Just like in normal life, I feel like most people don't just like own one.
Oh wow! Wait, the ring. You found the ring. How did we put that in the story?
You can explain it.
John was gonna propose before he died.
No, but what scene was that? Or she just found it.
Monica found it
Oh,
on
Mo-
John.
oh my
John's
god.
body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
I think this is the moment where he like became the Bigby I always envisioned him to be.
Mm.
So I feel like that's just like an iconic look.
That is an iconic look.
The fucking bloody shit. He doesn't even care to change it. That's how fucked up he is. He's like, blood on my shirt, whatever.
Alright,
God,
that's
what a,
the look.
What a fucking insane person.
Oh my god, do you remember it took us a while to film these scenes because the twins kept coming in to
Yeah.
like hang out with us?
Oh yeah.
Oh
They
my
were
god,
adorable.
they were so
They were
cute.
so
I
cute,
still have
yeah,
the
the
flower
twins.
they gave me.
Really?
I pressed it in a book and I took it home with me.
Whoa.
It's like in my childhood home. Oh god,
Yeah.
here
Well,
comes my awful guitar playing. Jesus.
We are also hopefully going to be back in this farmhouse this summer.
Really? Oh, we'll get to see the twins. Oh my god.
The guitars.
I saw that tear, Alyssa. Don't think I saw that. That was pretty good.
On what?
I saw the tear.
Oh yeah.
In a single tear.
Can you just
Yeah, it really does become a different movie after John dies.
It does.
slow down, just stay.
And it was like, yeah, I feel like it just became more real, especially after we filmed the warehouse scene. Because like it became so much easier. I think that scene is like really where, at that point, like I didn't have to try to like go back into Azalea. Like at that point, it was like I could just like cry because I could think of like her and like her loss.
Yeah. Like this movie, it's almost like it's like a fun adventure movie almost, like up to his death, and then you're like, oh fuck,
Fuck, yeah.
and then that vibe just never leaves.
Yep.
It just kind of stays.
And you kind of get a break from it in 3, but I feel like every time you come
Damn,
back
you're
to
sobbing. What?
No, I know. Like
Yeah.
that's like
Oh
that.
fuck!
Oh, here it is.
we go. Right into it, baby.
Woo.
God. They had no idea that they would be dogs.
Indeed.
Who the fuck are you?
Thaddeus was also a zombie in this scene.
True. Who's the other zombie?
Sophie.
Sophie. Yes.
Yeah, God, Sophie's the one who attacks me. You barely get to see her in the dark. Fucking.
Because you see a great shot of
Yeah,
Thaddeus.
right here. Yeah, it was Sophie. Goog. Oh, this is the blood bag scene. Goog.
Oh, there
So
was.
good.
Dude, the sound that it made, the like, it was.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like a dog, but yeah.
Fuck, they're just. I also love that he fucking throws it.
He laughs and is like, "No, we're gonna do this
God.
like dogs."
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Chucks it. So fucking cool.
It's messed up that you use it to hit me.
The fire jump. I need to talk about the fire jump
That's
first.
such
First
a
of all,
bad bruise.
we were right fucking by that fire. It was so hot. But remember in the choreography, it was like, you throw me?
Mm-hmm.
But it was never over the fire. But then we get here on the day, and I'm looking at it like, I could fucking make that.
I feel like you do that. You're just like, what's the most dangerous thing I
Yeah.
can do? Can I make it? I can try. Like,
Well, my mindset was like, I'm jumping over it. Unless I really fucking like slip up, I'm gonna be fine.
yeah, that's true.
Because it's not a big fire.
It was pretty big fire.
Yeah, well, I mean,
think you're-
I clear it fairly well though.
You do. I mean, it's not like you catch on fire.
Yeah. But we shot that twice, and I did it the first time. I looked back at it, and I was like, oh, I didn't really like that. I'm gonna try it again. I do it again. I fucking land on the knife sheath, and it like T-bones me.
That left a massive
It left
bruise.
a huge bruise, and then in
It's
the
like a
edit,
paintball gun bruise.
the fucked up part is in the edit. I used the first take.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right, this fucking bit where he fucking cocks the gun or pulls the barrel back, whatever.
That would be so messed up if you shot me the gun.
Boom!
Wondered if you were still alive.
No, I'm talked about you. And then they're just cool immediately.
Yeah.
I loved your transition in this.
I knew you weren't gonna shoot me, so. I do lots of jokes there. It was kind of just like, man.
Yeah. It's like a nice like parallel to the scene where you like were all.
Lawton's the opposite of Bigby. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of how I imagined it.
Mhm.
Sometimes. Maybe you should still be a little careful.
Yeah, I think Bigby definitely takes shit way too seriously.
Mm-hmm. But it's also
You
like.
should probably still be a little careful. Like, yeah, fuck you, dude.
What a fucking asshole.
It's also too like I guess they're both like ripe with trauma at that point,
Yeah.
but
Woods.
I think they definitely will process it way
differently. Yeah, I agree.
Some asshole.
This
was just
fucking-
gonna
this
walk
scene was
away.
so cool.
I think you started liking me like 2 lines into it. You're like, this dude, bro.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
'Cause I think for me, where I was writing it and also playing it, he's like, all right, this dude isn't an immediate threat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hang.
Mm-hmm.
But in this moment, he had no plans of like, we're gonna be pals now. Like he was
No.
gonna go his own fucking way after this.
Mm-hmm.
Because you definitely see it whenever like for the next scenes afterwards.
I
where
think
he's
you
kinda
start
like-
trusting me a little bit because of how like genuinely sad I am about Norman and like,
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
So you gotta give me a chance, but like, nah,
Mhm.
Bigby's his own man.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I at least deserve a little bit of like a chance just because I knew Norman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Bigby fully sees your worth when you save him later.
No, for sure.
Like at that point, he's like, okay, I'm still gonna be kind of a fucker about this, but you're cool.
Yeah.
And then by the time we see them again, when they reach the school, you can tell time has definitely passed because they're pretty chill with each other now.
Yeah.
Even more so in 3, where we're like yelling at each other and shit. Like even
Well,
before the arc.
Lawton's looking for something to do way more than Bigby's looking for something to do. So I obviously am kind of just like clinging on to Bigby.
I only wish I was there to help.
Because what the fuck else am I gonna do? I came here for one thing and it's over. So like, all right, time to try to survive.
Yeah.
You got other things you gotta do.
Yeah, I was.
It's also too like even in 3, like y'all are spending like 24/7 together.
Yeah.
When you're that close with someone like all the time. I mean, it was like us. I mean, we spent
Yeah.
24/7 together for like 2 or 3 weeks in that house, and I mean, look
Yeah.
at how close we all got. It's the
I
same
think
thing with
Big-
y'all.
Talk about living on my couch.
I think Bigby. I think
Survived the initial outbreak.
our performances in this were definitely assisted by me crashing on your couch
Oh, for sure,
2 months.
dude.
You know.
Yeah.
Because there's already that energy there. But I think Bigby and Lawton spent 6-7 months together total.
I saw his plans to come out to the Midwest.
Yeah, it's a really long time to
Yeah.
be with each other like
Mm-hmm.
the entire time.
Yeah,
He'd be out here.
which that's fucking crazy. I think that's the longest Bigby, at least up to 3, Bigby spent with anyone in the
Yeah.
apocalypse.
So
Is that longer than his wife and his kid made
Oh,
it?
totally.
Mhm.
His wife and his kid died the first month.
Shit.
So I think that's part of the reason why Lawton's death was very heartbreaking to Bigby in 3. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Decays 3.
Oops.
I'll call you One-Eyed Willie.
And then, I can say this much. It's also why you're going to feel the ramifications of his death moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
We were probably brothers
What do you do,
after
Mr. Graves?
the end of this movie.
Oh, I think even, because you saved him from the zombie,
Somewhere.
but I think when you fully saved his life, he was like, okay, I am indebted to you.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there's some
Yeah, they're
safe zone in California.
dogs.
The walls
I think it's too, like, I feel like
secure.
with, like, Lawton,
Save
especially after him saving you, I feel like it might also be hard for, I mean, you can say, like this is incorrect, but, like, Lawton takes care of himself, so it's like you're less fearful that he's gonna die and, like, leave you, because, like, he can handle himself really well.
Apparently her sister's there.
That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa,
I might know what you're
what's
talking
90 times 2?
180?
about. The early
Oh,
days.
awesome.
Broadcast.
Why the question?
Oh, we'll see in a second.
They were talking about
Oh,
this.
because I broke the one. I'm like, haha, so funny. This is my first time being a cinematographer. I thought you were just. I thought you thought it was just dumb. I was like, can she do simple math? Like,
She just doubled down on how dumb she was.
I never said I was good at math, man. Okay, math ain't my thing.
Listen, I would kill for a Bigby Lawton buddy cop movie.
Oh, yeah, that would be
You
good.
fire. Have you seen the film the Bonfire did?
With you.
Drag Across Concrete?
No.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I'll show you at some point.
Only way we
But,
make it.
Listen, because there is some there's some periods that could be explored. Obviously, there would need to be an interesting story there, but
Yeah,
like
you're gonna see these two characters. So it's Vince Vaughn, Mel Gibson, and like shot back in 2019. Just watch it. You'll know exactly who's who.
All right.
I like you already.
The dudes. But yeah, there's a couple week gap in this film itself, and then there's the 5-month gap between 2 and 3.
That was a great shot, by the way. Like, just set it like that.
So it's very crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Like right here, he's like, this fucking guy. They're both just fucked up from the fight they just got. It's so funny. That was
This shack was creepy, man.
It was.
I mean, you'll see it, but like the face that was drawn
Oh,
on the
yeah,
wall,
that
that was
fucking
like
face.
so creepy.
End of the World 2020 is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that in there, in that shack?
No,
that was
at the missile site.
Yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Because it was in the announcement teaser for this. It wasn't in the actual film.
Yeah.
We took the Donald Duck picture.
Yeah. Donald Duck is in Decays 3.
That's awesome.
Oh,
It's so
yeah.
awesome.
End of the world 2020.
Crazy. Is there anything you guys?
It's cool that you edited it like that. Like the cigarette into. That's cool.
Is there anything you guys would have liked to have seen from your characters in the series that wasn't touched upon much?
Yeah, a lot in backstory would be pretty cool. But in terms of like action, like I have my stunts, I have my what I gotta do. I think Lawton was fulfilled for what he needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess, but this wasn't really anything that could have been changed, but just like her dynamic with her brothers would have been interesting to see. And I know that was like more of a logistical thing.
Right.
And I was gonna say like, Thaddeus got like
Thaddeus
4.
Thaddeus got.
Pink.
Pink.
Yeah.
That was such a great shot. It's such a badass shot.
Yeah, I think right here, Bigby's like, okay, I'm cool with you. I still kind of can't stand you.
Oh, no problem.
What did I say there? What was the line?
No problem.
No problem.
You say thank you. Thanks. Hey, no problem, man.
Oh my god,
That was just there. I just shot that.
Really?
Bro, this was like well after you guys had left. But me, Chun, and Ralph drove all the way to the Wyoming fucking state border to get this one goddamn shot.
One shot.
Easily the most expensive shot in the film. Just on gas alone.
Gas money, yeah. How long is the drive?
It was like 6 hours.
Oh my god.
It's so cool though.
Yeah.
That is cool.
This is road trip with the boys. This is one of my favorite shots.
Birthday hit around midnight, so we're not gonna worry about any.
We look like brothers. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
We shot in this school for 2 days. There was one with zombies, one without. Both were some of probably my favorite days on set ever.
Yeah. These were great days on
Probably
set.
the zombie day more so than the no zombie day. Because having all those people there was surreal.
I want to say that this was my favorite day, but it's
Really?
only because
I guess our fight was fucking gnarly.
our fight was awesome, and also, like,
And a lot of it was we choreographed on the day.
yeah, we choreographed
Yeah.
it because we didn't know what we were walking into.
Yeah, like we toured it the one time, like, yeah, cool. But, yeah, because, like, going under the table and everything was, just because we
God, your
was there.
foot.
This is a cool shot.
Oh
too.
my god, you dropped a fucking table on my foot.
Didn't mean to.
Thought my fucking foot was broken.
That was the most hurt you got on set. Was
Absolutely.
me. Was because of me.
And I was so fucking pissed off because it wasn't even like we shot it. It was a rehearsal
It's a
run.
rehearsal.
So there's no footage of it. Like, god damn it.
I know.
But yeah, of my entire film career, that was the most hurt I've ever been on set.
So sorry.
You're chilling.
You've literally jumped out of a window.
Also, like Risa, I love the fucking.
This is my favorite line.
No fucking way.
No fucking way.
Oh, did I say that? No, yeah.
That was the place where I peed. After the place
Oh,
where
yeah,
you put
your
your flashlight in. That
bathroom.
was my bathroom.
My favorite line from the entire thing was like, "Yo, dude, I got Tex-Mex," and he goes, "Oh, I am from Denver." And I'm just like, I go, "What the fuck?"
Oh my god.
One of the football throws is pretty funny.
This scene was cool for me because I think
No, this is one of my favorite shots in the entire thing.
this is the first time he sees his reflection probably since his family died.
That's crazy.
Well, I won't.
Which that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Not seeing your reflection for that long.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you're just fucked.
Because you see it like every day in
Yeah.
this world. No fucking way. I started saying that after I saw this shot. Like it was just such
Yo.
an iconic moment
Yo,
whenever
Bigby.
we realized
You like
that.
Mexican?
I am from Denver, and I'm like,
I have a little depth perception bit in there that I missed setting it down.
Oh yeah.
Cause I remember one of the takes when you and I were supposed to shake hands. I missed your hand, and it wasn't even a bit. Like, I fully missed your fucking
I
hand.
missed it. It was so good.
And I didn't even fucking see your ass on this one. Like I was fully like in my own head, being all
this is one of the funniest.
being all
scenes.
fucking angsty and everything. I was like, oh, my fucking family's dead, and I kind of hear you clicking. I'm like, what?
It's just so good.
He just throws. Oh my god. We absolutely destroyed this place.
Yeah, they're renovating it now.
Are they really?
They are.
Wow.
They're turning it into a boys and girls club.
That's pretty cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Go check it out.
This was shot in an entirely different. You and Mia weren't even there together. I had to shoot her stuff later.
Were we not there together?
No.
Oh, you're so right. I feel like I was talking to like Sobo or like someone else was there like as a stand-in.
Yeah.
I was working.
No, this
My job.
this whole scene is also really fucking good.
It's so good. And I think the only like part of the reason why I liked this day more too was just like it was like a skeleton set, it was just us. But also the second day, that was the day I got the gallon of blood poured on my head.
Oh, right.
And I was freezing cold.
But it always ends with me telling them what it really was.
Yeah, you and I both had it rough that because I remember after we wrapped there, I then went and we shot like the Bigby.
The death,
The
yeah.
death
the fake
scenes.
death, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah. We went out there.
Like, dug the bounty
I
on
was so cold. Just standing there with like blood
Wasn't
all
your
over.
hair red for like a couple weeks?
Your
after
scalp
that?
was red.
My
right?
scalp was red for like 6 months, yeah. But like it washed out, so it's fine.
This scene for me, writing it was so crazy because it's like these two characters who you've been following a lot of, but they've never met before. Their stories are so intertwined. They've never met before. One of them doesn't even know how intertwined their story is.
Right?
What about you?
And I guess he's trying to survive.
And I feel like Azalea doesn't even really know what this guy looks
Put the
like.
gun down. I tried
No, I'm sure like she had an image of her in her mind.
Yeah.
But like
stuff one time.
it's really hard to like put a face to someone with that much trauma, I'm sure. Oh my god. No, you know what I noticed in this movie?
Your eyebrow thing?
My eyebrow thing? Sobo, you have a nose wiggle thing.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like I feel like every actor has like a thing.
My friend.
Yeah, I always do in between line. I go,
right here.
oh wow, you're really going.
It's pretty cool.
It's just
cool,
like
though.
it's a natural thing. Like I don't force it. It's just yeah.
This is a great shot.
I just did it again.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
It's cool because I feel like. What do you think yours is,
I
Brandon?
don't know.
Him.
Oh shit.
Dude, that would have killed you if I hit you that many
I
times.
know, with a gun.
With the butt of a gun too.
I don't know if I really have. I have like a wobble thing. I don't think I have anything on my face really. My mouth is open a lot when I'm acting.
Well, I feel like that's good. I feel like a lot of acting teachers like want us to like breathe out of our mouths. Because it gives us like deeper breath and stuff.
That blood's so gross.
Oh
It
my
is
God.
gross.
Azalea Orion.
You're the sister.
You're the sister.
Shit.
I think he thought he was gonna die here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you came close.
Yeah.
You did come close.
I think he was like, I'm gonna fucking fight, but
You killed my boyfriend.
and I think he
You
saw
took
his chance because
everything from me.
he intentionally pissed you off
Yep.
because he wanted you to act, and so you could see that when like he goes to grab his knife and he starts talking shit. Because he did the same thing to your brother in the last movie. He just started talking shit to him and it fully distracted him.
That's a crazy connection.
Yeah.
Like brother, like sister.
Like, right here, you see it. You see the shift. He's like, all right, I'm gonna talk my shit.
Yup.
Like I don't think he really means any of the shit he's saying right now.
No, he's just trying to like.
He's trying to rile you up.
Yeah, trying to like live.
Promise you, Azalea, I will.
But I think she definitely took it as he's serious.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially too
The
because
slip
like.
in the blood. Oh, this fucking. Oh, this fucking hits gnarly.
Oh yeah,
That's the best. That's the best bit.
that's a great shot.
Yeah.
Listen, you never really see it. I think Bigby's definitely missing some teeth.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely some molars.
See, Jesse sent that shit.
Yeah.
He sent that.
The car. Here's the table.
Here's the table.
You flipped on my foot.
I'm sorry.
You flipped it
But
forward.
it looks pretty cool there though.
The hook and the throwing. The get up. Fuck.
Get up and fight, motherfucker.
And right back
Yeah.
down as soon as you get up.
Never mind.
Just kidding.
This is probably my favorite hit.
That was a good bump he took.
Ooh.
Oh, yep. That's a great hit.
Then the hammer switch.
That was a styrofoam hammer, right?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
foam hammer.
yeah,
and
that
then
was
you-
a foam
and
hammer.
you, why you take so long is you swap to the real hammer.
Yep.
Is this what it was like
Oh god, the spit take.
when you killed him?
I know. I was like, that was. Did I pitch that? I did, right?
Well,
You
I
did.
was like, can I spit? Because I was pissed off for some reason. I was like, can I spit on you?
I think it was just because like this whole scene was just me like kicking you and punching you
Yeah.
and like hitting you with the hammer. Like it was like take after take. We did the spit take twice though.
I know. I did it the first time. I was like, all right, cool. And then you're like, you were the one like, can we do it
I
again?
would have known what y'all were talking about, but you made sure I didn't move a fucking inch.
You were
over
just-
there on the pole.
That was the day you dislocated your shoulder too,
Because
or
of
your
you.
elbow.
Because of you.
I didn't
Yes.
too.
Like, I don't even know what happened. That was one of those painful things that
It-
happened.
Like I hit you. I didn't hit you, but like, and then the way that you fell
Yeah.
whenever we did that.
No, I hit my elbow on like the gun going down.
Did you really?
And, like while you're bringing it up, my elbow
Oh
just went
shit.
down.
This shot is gnarly.
Oh god. Dude, you're like covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad you're okay now. I felt really bad when that happened.
Thank you, Alyssa.
What?
Appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
There he is.
Yeah.
No, I think I just hyperextended it, and it was just really, it was like wacky.
No, I know, but it's just like sucked to see you in that much pain.
But you guys cared more if we could just keep shooting, because that would have bad.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
You guys probably only cared if I could keep shooting, because it would have been bad if we couldn't like finish the shot that day. Oh my god, I'm fucked up.
The audio in this moment specifically is very gross. Like all the the slurping
the
and shit.
slurping, the blood, yeah.
You were going like, it's bad.
Yeah. There they are.
Oh, there goes my knee.
There goes the knee.
And all the kids that I'm gonna kill later.
Yep. Look at the Lawton jumps and shit.
Dude, there were so many kids stepping on my hair during that part.
This part is so fucking cool.
No, literally about to be my favorite shot of the entire film. Oh my god.
There's so many of them.
There's so many. So many people came.
Yeah. The roll.
Soph sent it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, here's my favorite shot.
Yeah.
Yeah! That was so good.
I think the crazy thing is, it's been a complaint, but you forget these are zombie movies sometimes.
Yeah.
You kind of just get invested in the characters. And that's what I wanted to begin with.
Yeah.
I think I'm always going to prioritize the characters over making like a big zombie film.
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely throw in like zombies when they'd be necessary to the story, but like I know that was the complaint of the Last of Us series as well, that there wasn't enough zombies.
But like, then again, if it's just all about zombies, then like, what's the conflict?
Exactly, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Because people running around getting attacked by zombies, then
Exactly.
we were fucked.
Yeah, we look messed up,
Yeah.
dude.
An intense day.
That's where Monica gets shot, but also maybe doesn't? Who knows? Also, I think now's a good point to say it. This summer we're shooting a new film called Withered, and Azalea is the lead. It's after Decays II, and now she has to figure her shit out again back in South Dakota.
Figure it out. It's gonna happen.
So you're never gonna get a Decays IV, but this is probably as close as you're gonna get to a Decays IV. So.
Indeed.
Anyway.
I'm excited.
Now that's out there. There he is!
Yes!
Fucking
Keeney count
Keeney.
7.
Clark Kent or Sam Keeney? I don't know.
Fucking
I love
Jonah.
Jonah.
I fucking love Jonah. Like, actually.
Same.
Like, Sam and I have had conversations about him. He's just a stir of shit.
What does that even mean?
Because, like, listen, Decays III would have never happened, not because of John's death, but because of Jonah.
Because if Jonah never found me, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jonah never found me. She probably would have died here.
Oh, probably. Oh my god, I was so cold. That shaking was real.
Your delivery here is fucking crazy.
Is he?
I was actually asking for you because I was about to fuck you up for pouring that much blood all over me. Where is he?
I remember in the original script, in the post-credit scene, it was revealed that Bigby was alive.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, okay. Because he was always alive.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I have said other things just to rile people up, but from the start, he was always alive.
Yeah.
This was never going to be his death. Mm-hmm. It was definitely, I was trying to psych people out, maybe people think he died.
Mm-hmm.
But he was always going to come back in 3. Because his story wasn't done here.
Yeah.
Like, in this moment here, you finally see him kind of like realize what he's done. And he's like, holy shit, this is
it.
This is a lot. And then you finally see his path of redemption in 3.
Mm-hmm.
And there is an Easter egg. You can, in the post-credit scene, you hear 2 sets of footprints behind Lawton, because I always knew it was gonna be Bigby and Castle, because I knew we were gonna do the Outbreak spinoff, and that Castle was gonna save Bigby. So yeah, he was always alive, but this scene was still it was a lot to shoot.
Yeah. It was emotional.
But I I won't get into it now. About this would probably be a conversation for a Decays II commentary whenever we do that in like 5 years. But his journey from this point on is so fucking interesting, and I don't think it's what people would have expected, especially after this film. Also, Azalea's arc after this film is like,
oh yeah, I go on a rampage.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's hard because I empathize with her because, like, I don't know how I would react if someone took, like, my significant other away from me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how I would react. It definitely wouldn't be good, though. Especially if I had someone to blame. That would make it even worse.
Yeah.
I love this monologue so much.
It's such a great monologue.
I think... I know my you can see my tattoo. That was like just a clear fuck up. Bigby does not have a tattoo.
Maybe it was like a poke.
Yeah.
What are they called? Poke tattoos?
Oh, right.
Stick and poke?
Stick and poke, yeah.
I don't even think this is on my reel. I should put it on my reel.
You should. I've never seen your reel.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to update. I haven't. Decays 3's not even in it yet.
Really?
Like, I'm waiting till a couple other projects we got coming out till I like sit down and update it. So I'm not looking to like audition for anything right now.
That's fair.
My schedule's so fucking packed already with what I'm shooting.
Oh, yeah.
This Kelsey Herman played my wife and Jacob Allen played my son. I think he's now grown out of the role.
That's who I kicked, Jacob. I kicked Jacob.
He kicked his wife. I remember that. But I always wanted to bring back Kelsey to do one last scene with me, but it just never really panned out. Because I guess, as we'll see in a project coming out soon, plug Gravely Part 2, he finally lets go of his family. So now it doesn't really make sense moving forward
to bring her back.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But no, I think this film for me was very special because I think it really showed me that this series had potential. You know, like just making it was so much fun and it was so well received and it performed very well. So like, okay, there's something here.
Absolutely.
And luckily, everyone involved felt the same way.
Oh yeah, I mean, even when we were editing it, like, it was just like this.
Yeah.
I mean, we said that so many times in the editing room, like, we have something special here.
And I loved the energy of coming back to do 3. Like, everyone was fucking stoked.
Oh yeah.
I remember, I think I posted a picture or something for the script of 3. Like, I just posted the cover. And a lot of people slid up, like, yo, are you shooting in Dakota? I want to be in it. I was like, sorry, this one's in LA. But that single shot of the photo laying there was actually a pickup shot done on USC campus.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because we never got coverage there. So Sam and I just went out one day, like, laid up my hand, laid it there with the photo, and just shot it in the fucking one of the quads.
It's fire.
Yeah, it was so fucking
red. It was so red, dude.
I want to watch the Keeney cuts so bad.
Oh my god, the Keeney cuts! Yes.
2 guys.
You can't really see it here, but
Sam Keeney is one of the great minds of this generation.
He really is. He really is. You can't see it here because it's really blocked, but they do have Lawton's rifle.
Do we really?
You do, because Lawton leaves it, and that's why there's like 5
and 3.
Yeah,
that's so true.
You even see it in later on. George, who plays Oscar, he has it.
Yeah.
I just saw this in London.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was out there because he's studying with
He's at Bada,
Is
right?
George in Bada?
Yeah, he's in
Really?
Bada.
I thought he was. Is he not a sophomore?
No, he's a junior.
Is he a junior?
He's terrific.
Oh, he's a great
everybody
actor.
in Bada is saying that he's like the dude. Like,
he's really
George
good.
is fucking great. He was great when we shot 3.
Oh yeah.
Even the other project that's currently in limbo that he was shooting on, he was fucking great.
He's even also like just awesome to be on set with.
He is.
Like I drove him around.
He was my little in my fraternity, right?
Really?
Yeah,
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is all. So the quick aside.
I was there when you shot this, right here.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
No, because this was when I was moving to LA officially. Like I was driving from Dakota to LA.
And where's
so I just stopped along and did some of this.
And did we see a different jet ski somewhere? Because we saw the jet ski in Vegas or something.
I think you're thinking about Outbreak.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's the other time we were out there.
I don't know.
The dudes.
There he is. Speak of the devil.
Yeah. Johnny and the VFX shots. That brand grew between films, which I think is really funny.
Absolutely. It's a lot bigger now.
Yeah, so you're like, no, it's too small. Let's make it bigger.
I like that we made it bigger though.
Yeah. Also, do you like we gave you a darker tank top?
I do like that we gave me. I feel like the light was just too. Yeah, it was too.
I love these guys in this film.
I love how one of them was wearing a Dare shirt. I think that's my favorite.
I also love when I was like handing out weapons and everything. The one guy, fucking, I think his name's Aiden. He's like, I'll take the bat.
Oh, Sanchez?
Yeah.
He's best friend with George.
Oh, actually?
Really?
Yeah.
Make them talk. Bigby is here.
I'll take the bat.
Make them talk.
So fucking funny. So you see me, he's going in with a gun and a bat in like the next shot.
Yeah.
And even if they do. Kill.
Also, I'll just get it. I'll get it out of the way now. We did end up recasting roles
Oh yeah.
for different reasons, scheduling and other reasons. That's all there is to really say about that. To be quite honest. I love who we recasted though.
Yeah. Agreed.
Admittedly, I would have been interested to see what the other people have done with it.
Yeah.
But I love what we got in 3.
Absolutely.
There he is. He has Lawton's rifle.
Yeah.
Hear a funny story?
Yeah.
Actually, the kid behind George, I didn't know this at the time. He's my best friend from high school's cousin.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
No way. But this sequence is crazy. Azalea just torching this fucking safe zone we've heard about for 2 films.
Oh yeah.
Just because she has an inkling that Bigby's there. Also, the soundtrack to this, like
the
Black,
song, yeah.
Black by Carrie Kimmel,
It
was
was
fucking crazy.
Great choice. Didn't you have to switch it to a different song for copyright?
Yeah, for copyright, but now it's back.
Oh, that's fine.
Because they demonetized it anyway for 4. So like, okay, I was just
Oh my god. That went by so quickly.
What a fucking time, man. Just like,
Dude, I remember whenever we did the screening for this and like it just like erupted and like applause as soon as this ended, and it was just such a, I don't know, like such a good moment.
I remember at the screen the gunshots, like the venue, like when the gun would be fired up, I was like, oh shit, that was...
There were people that were like opening up their windows and shit because they were hearing it.
But what a fucking movie, what a fucking time. Probably one of the best times of my life shooting this movie.
It was awesome.
Definitely same.
This post-credit scene is
absolutely crazy.
It's
Frankie, will you calm down?
in
Welcome to USC.
Yeah. In my head, this is it's canon, but with the other actors.
Yeah.
Like I think this scene happened, but
Yeah, I agree. It's so weird looking at like knowing how the characters change and who the actors for these characters are now.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine it any other way than what they did it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The city was so chaotic in the early
Especially the switch
shout out to Nia Baker though for sticking it out.
Facts.
The only one in this scene who was not recast.
quiet and careful. We can gather enough
What were you
supplies
gonna say,
enough to last.
No, you're good. I was just saying, especially like the jump to like from Ryan to Cam.
That's a big one.
Like that was just such a sharp, like
Yeah.
just because they're so different in terms of like essence and like how they played the character.
Yeah.
Like is
All right, guys.
just such a
pack up
stark
and get ready to
difference.
move.
Mm-hmm.
We're headed to Los Angeles.
Yeah, this movie was how much of a this movie was probably 10 months of my life, if not more.
Yeah, especially because even like after we released it, like all of us were like consistently checking on it and like amazed at how quickly it grew.
I know it beat the original Decays in less than a week.
Because we got 100,000 views in less than a week. Yep.
But even like before that, like the writing process and everything, and like texting back and forth with you guys about where it was at, and then like just like location scouting, and eventually you guys coming out to shoot it. Then post was fucking crazy. Because by the time you guys left South Dakota, we weren't even done yet because we had to shoot that final sequence. That final sequence was done in LA.
Yeah.
No, what a fucking great movie. Like, actually.
It was so good. Oh my god, it was crazy to like sit down and watch it again. I don't think I've watched it all the way through since, like I said, like 2021. So it's been like a year and a half.
I've probably seen this movie like 4 or 5 times now.
Hmm.
But
I've definitely seen a lot of clips from it. Like I find myself watching the warehouse scene a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like when I would check up on like the view count and all that, and like sometimes I look at the comments just to like. It's really nice to see some of those comments, especially one of the most recent ones where it was like, oh, like I can't imagine like losing my husband, like that struck a chord with me or something. It's just like nice to look back.
Yeah, Bryson.
Fight the dark. Fight the dark.
Fight the dark. Oh my god. Great quote.
No, this movie is fucking.
I hope I got that kid over his fear at the dark. Remember that?
I think he might have. He sleeps with his door closed now. So.
Really?
Is it really?
Good.
Aww.
Good.
He's coming out here next month.
I'll chill with that dude any day.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, I remember like the first day of like driving from the airport to my house and just like. Well, we had like one day before jumping into it, right? There was like one buffer day.
Yeah, there's a buffer day.
And then we got right into it.
Dude, that shit was crazy.
No way I got a camera operator credit. That's awesome.
You didn't know that?
No, just like the drive from the airport back to, and we stopped. Where did we stop? What was the pasta place that we stopped at?
Fucking Fazoli's.
Fazoli's. Oh my god.
All right, listen.
Talk Fazoli's like you're an actual fan. I love it.
Listen, we have to get the cast together and go to Fazoli's to celebrate 2 mil.
I'm down. I'm so down. Where's the closest Fazoli's?
It's like 30 minutes.
That's not bad.
An unbelievable amount of breadsticks.
Yeah. I'm so down.
Do you guys have any like last remarks you'd like to say about this film, like a memory or anything about it?
We could talk about my fishing story with Shaw.
We could talk about your fishing
We
story.
decided to get super manly and go fishing, and then
You know what? Let's save that.
This
is some insider intel, but we are starting a podcast soon.
No, for sure, dude.
Yeah, we get
so
Cam's hosting, so we can get you on that and fucking just.
Moral support. I'm sorry.
It's one of the most emasculating things.
We gotta get you and Alex on.
Yeah.
We can talk about
We're just gonna yell at each other. It's funny. Yeah.
That's a great story though. That was the day that you guys discovered the for reals, right?
At that one gas station, right?
Yeah, because you guys went fishing and then you got the for reals, right?
No, we didn't get the reels were like I don't.
Was that not the same day?
No, I think that even like the worst part is that we didn't catch fish or there were no for reals.
Oh right, they were out of for reals, right?
We were so bad.
No, I don't know. I'm very grateful to everyone who supported this film.
Yeah.
You know, there was an overwhelming amount of support for this film.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, from like everyone involved, and just the more people that saw it, I feel like the more support it got. Just because, I mean, like we said, like in the middle of the movie, like it's so clearly a film that has so much heart. Because we were willing to fly out there and we wanted to,
and I think I will. My acting and my cinematography, I think, has improved since this film. But I don't know if my writing. I think this might be some of my best writing. I think it's just a very well written film.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The post-credit scene. If you listen, there are 2 sets of footprints behind Lawton.
Hey.
Arriving in Los Angeles.
I think something we forgot to add was some of those noises, zombie noises, were the Minecraft noises. I feel like that's
that was the first film.
That was
Cowboy
the first
boots.
My dogs are in this film actually. I was gonna point it out.
really?
They're in the big zombie scene in the school. There's a point where you hear like growling, and Lawton shoots into an empty room. That was audio for my dogs.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. This was your early look for 3.
We're here.
But we eventually obviously changed it, and then footprints.
I like
There
the
you
new
go.
look for Lawton.
Lawton's
shirt.
look in 3 was
Yeah.
tight.
Mad Max Fury Road,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening. Hope you got some insight on this incredible film, and maybe wait a couple years and we'll do one on 3.